Matu, who asks, will Star Citizens take full advantage of 6 and 8 core CPUs? What about more than 8 or 16 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes, for instance? Yes, the game will definitely take advantage of multi-core CPUs. CryEngine already has multi-threading in it, so it runs the render in a separate render thread. So it runs the render in a separate CPU thread. It runs the physics in actually several CPU threads. Animations run on another CPU thread. Main game loops in another game thread. I think we've got networking in another thread. So in general, the engine's already fairly multi-threaded, and longer term, we're sort of working at adding and doing more of that to take advantage, because that's just the way Monday PCs are going. So it's less about faster clock speed and more about more CPUs. Memory, definitely. I mean, more memory the better. We'll be able to pre-cache more, and you'll have like higher resolution textures. So if we're running low on the memory side, you'd probably reduce down the textures, say, whereas if you had 16 or 32 bits, you may get them at the full 4K resolution in some cases, or there'll be less disk loading, like we'll be able to pre-cache more into memory. So I would definitely recommend having a multi-core CPU and lots of memory. I mean, most of my machines all have 32 gigs or more. Not saying you have to, because there's a lot of development, so we have lots of applications open at once. And usually we've got 6 core or 8 core machines here. Okay.